Newt, if you could come up, before you, as I mentioned at the outset, Newt's going to be talking about developing revenue through strong relationships, but one of the things I think that's emblematic, we didn't know each other before we started, we were thrown together on this panel. We've become like best friends. I call Newt for advice on how to deal with problematic neighbors. He's been calling me to ask what the dress code is for the event. And we're going to move to texting next.
I've got to buy an iPhone first. My name is Newt Collinson. I am from Mississippi. I welcome you all to Mississippi who have not been here before. It's a wonderful state, a little challenging right now in the news, but it's going to get better. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, married, got 4 kids, 11 grandkids. And I started a business in 1974, very originally, Collinson Media. And that media was going after B2B. My whole experience up to then have been in the B2B space. Really exciting titles like Chem Engineering and Hardware Age and Iron Age magazine. And one magazine called Successful Meetings magazine, which took us into the meetings and conventions marketplace. And that's been the foundation of our business since 1974, when we started our own business, my wife and myself, to try to go on out and see if we could make it on our own. And we've been pretty successful. We've represented at one point in time just about every major consumer magazine, business finance magazine. I was a Boy Scout, I represented Boys Life, so I've seen a lot. And the most interesting part of my job has been in the B2B market. Right now we represent and own all of our publications. They are involved in 4 different areas in the meetings marketplace. One is corporate meetings, association meetings, faith-based meetings, and last but not least, sports meetings. And with that, we have found that revenue we don't have a circulation revenue. The only source of revenue that we have is advertising sales. And we think that the major area of building good relationships is in 4 different arenas. One is an editorial. In our business model, the editors, they're the boss with a magazine editorial in our business. You just can't be writing articles on your friends in this business or you wind up with no friends because you can't write an article on everybody. So we laid that job up to our editors. They stay in constant contact to keep up with the problems and opportunities in the industries that we serve, and make us the #1 read for the meeting planning audience. We also have elected not to get into the circulation, bigger is better. We want to have better and smaller. There's only about 5,000 people in each one of the markets that we serve that we really want to communicate with. And that's the ones we concentrate on. We also have good supplier relationships. Our printer, our distribution team, our circulation development, all are in the mix to have optimum profit that they need and also that we need them to have so they can do what we need to get done in our business to be successful. But sales is really the way and the only way that I've been able to figure out how to build revenue. Critical to building revenue, and we emphasize to our sellers simple things like read every issue of the magazine before your client reads it. Secondly, know your client. Know their needs, their objectives, how they market, their customers, their budgets, their trigger points, and how we can deliver quality opportunities to help them make money and help them be successful. We communicate a lot. I'm a big believer in writing handwritten notes, little letters. If I see an article in the newspaper that's effective for one of my clients, I send it to them. So we communicate via email, online, and in person. We go ahead and send industry updates about every one of the industries we have on a regular basis to our clients. We get sales leads for their sales team. Best way to make a friend in my business, if you're a big Hyatt in New Orleans and you've just lost a piece of business that was going to be there in January of next year, call us. We go into our databases. We try to find people that can help you fill that need, and you'll make a friend for life. Keep our clients updated with information. We can't send them enough information. They're in a constant state of flux. The hotel industry in 2008 took a huge dive, and it didn't start climbing out until sometime around the middle of 2011. And it'll take another dive, so we just try to stay in touch with them a lot because we want to be there when they're in trouble. It's a circular business, about a 5-year cycle. You can just run it that way. Always be selling. We have new products. articles that they can tie into, sections out on a particular region or a particular type of meeting. And we want to get our clients to want our magazines in front of our clients so that they can read about their industry. So comp lists are very, very important to us. We go through our comp lists constantly. We check them all the time. We make sure we have our clients on the comp list and not our competitors on the comp list. So the other thing we do too is we avoid the deal. We have a reasonable rate card. We've gotten out of the commission to agencies. We don't commission any ad agencies. We sell net to everybody, and we do everything we can in our power to keep that rate firm. People have a long memory. They really don't remember what they paid for the ad. If it works, they'll never forget you if you gave them a discount. And we just don't want to get in that box. We also have competitors in our market that have marked their rates up to $26,000, and they're selling the pages of space for $5,000. We don't think that's the way to build revenue. We have a rate card and we stick to it. We also have something else that makes it very fortunate for us. We have this year we'll have about 12 different meetings. They're large meetings. They're large events. Our next meeting is going to be in California. It starts on Tuesday of next week, and it will have associations and clients, which are hotels, convention centers, tourism agencies, state tourism boards, that will meet in California. It'll have about 100 people at it. Our meeting, the next one after that's in Grapevine, Texas. It'll have about 3,500 people. So they go up and down just depending on what type they are. By doing that, our clients can see the people that they want to have business relationships with. We've set it up, it's a hosted buyer marketplace, so they can come in and know who they want to meet, know what they're going to talk about before they even get there. So if you can, any way at all, put an event into your mix, that is a great way to build a partnership and a great way to build relationships. So a few other ideas: limited inventory, discourage and discounts, continue to provide results and value, and sell integrated products. We sell a lot of products to our clients, and a lot of it is digital, a lot of it is online, but the most important belief that we sell to our clients is that we have their best interest at heart. Thank you.